What's going on, guys? How's it going? How's everybody doing? I freaking did no announcement today whatsoever on the live stream thing. Just gonna do this right now, just like that. I will save this and post it on Classic for live stream. Hold on a sec. Hold on one sec. Happy 4th of July in advance, guys. It's tomorrow, so everybody will be busy, so I won't be obviously live streaming tomorrow. I would love to. Maybe I'll just turn it on. But hold on. Post this up on a story real quick on Classic's Instagram. Live stream time, let's just say. Boom. And then let me copy the link for a second, and then we'll get started. By the way, Aaron is coming here too. Let's see, where's Aaron? Waiting for Aaron to show up, and we'll have a really good discussion today. We'll maybe take a look at a couple of things. But I figured I'd start with the Star Spangled Banner. Pretty appropriate, right? So there we go. Get the link copied, post this thing on Instagram, then let's get to it. Boom. Live. Hold on. There we go. All right, can you guys, everybody can hear just fine, right? No problems. Let's see, Aaron is here. Joe the Clown, just watched the top 5 Turkish guns, was awesome. That is awesome, dude. That is awesome. I'm glad. That was with James Reeves, I'm assuming. Okay, good to go. JC, welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Jessica. General Lee, man, that's awesome. All right, let's see. You here? Let me ask Aaron if Aaron is here. Because I have to be able to give him permission to get in here. Invite. Oh, there you go. Shit. Okay. Hold on. Copy. Okay. Nope, not this one. Dude, I forgot how to invite Aaron. What's going on here? Guys, hold on. I'm trying to get Aaron on board right now. Oh, we'll talk all about the 6th hour. We'll talk about everything as soon as Aaron gets here. Hey, dude, how do I get that link to you? I already forgot. I'm on Gmail right now. I'll email it to you or what? All right, so Aaron Suzo, what was that email? All right, let me see. Aaron, here's the link, man. Right here. Sent. And folks are waiting for you right now. Oh, so it'll take you a minute or what? Sounds good. 15 minutes. Good to go, buddy. We'll wait. I'll just hang out here. I mean, see ya. Bye-bye. It'll take Aaron about 15 minutes. 15 minutes, guys. All right. For the sake of 4th, I'm not that good. I'm sure there are folks who haven't seen me here. But I'm going to do it for the sake of 4th of July. How's the sound? I want to make sure the sound is good. All right, good. Good stuff. So, all right, let's try. Here goes nothing. If I make a couple of mistakes, don't judge me too hard. so. Put that away for now. Get this out of the way. All right, get out. This is all mangled. There we go. And at the end of the stream, I'll do better. This was no warm-up, just dive right in kind of thing. Anyways, that's it, guys. How's it going? How's life? Let me turn this thing down a little bit. This is, I think, too loud. There we go. There we go. How are things? How's life? There we go. Jeff Kleka. There we go, bro. You got better since you left ISP. Do I got a fucking bug in my cough? What? Kleka, what's going on, bro? How you doing? You still kicking doors in or paper pushing nowadays? What are you doing? Oh, I definitely got better since I left the ISP, by the way. Absolutely. I don't play enough. And that area that I just kind of screwed up a little bit, I generally don't screw up there. I screw up in that beginning part generally, but let's just say that I was a little bit nervous because I got some fine people watching me today. So that's it. All right. Kicking doors, paper pushing is for losers. Exactly. That's right. That's Wojo or Clausing. What's up, Gerald? How's it going, man? Kleka, good seeing you here, brother. Call me sometimes, man. Let's chat. It's been a while since we chatted a little bit. I think I'm gonna also. I was talking to Bozarth, try to help out for the Top Shot competition. See if we can get a couple of sponsors there. But with that being said, let's chat a little bit, dude. Supreme Court just freaking delivered some hammer, like the best one in my opinion. Like we have obviously the bump stock thing, the forced reset trigger, the brace, all of those things. Like they're very, very good for the Second Amendment community. But dude, the biggest one in my personal opinion is going to be the most recent one. Federal agencies cannot interpret the laws on their own, also known as creating rules. Like the ATF did the brace rule, if you guys remember. Congress obviously, makes laws, and we all obey by them, right? Well, the ATF obviously most recently went out there and did some interpretation of certain rules, certain laws, and came out with rules which we deemed them to be unconstitutional, and it's been challenged to death. And Supreme Court did a 6-3 decision that the federal agencies cannot do that. Exactly, Chevron. So that is a significant thing. Now, it's not over yet. This is going to be litigated and all that stuff. But it is absolutely a significant thing. Man, that is so good. Now, it doesn't mean, obviously, things can't get to Congress and Congress actually pass a certain law or laws. So that's a different thing. But at this point, I believe Supreme Court did some really, really big things. But Supreme Court also delivered something that I don't fully agree. I agree to a certain degree, right? And let's talk about this. Let's see what you guys think about this. Domestic violence, convicted domestic violence offenders cannot have guns. That's been the case for quite some time. I believe that whole thing is flawed to a certain degree, not all of it, because there are some, I agree, they shouldn't have guns. Now, some of you guys will hate me because some of you guys are absolutists where it doesn't matter, no matter what, who it is. It doesn't matter if this dude killed 10 people, he should still be able to have a gun. If he killed 10 people or he's a bad guy, he's going to get him anyways, right? But personally, I'm not on that side. So I believe there are certain people that should not be having it because they're just not responsible like you and me. If you're not responsible, you shouldn't be having it. That's my personal opinion. Now, responsible is up for a debate. I get it. But and I'm on that one. I'm pretty relaxed too to compare to some folks. But when it comes to and this domestic thing is kind of it'll prove it to a certain degree. In my opinion, not all domestic violence offenders are violent. I've seen people actually get convicted when they didn't really even do it. Okay, caught in a bad situation, zero history, boom. Somebody pushed somebody, and boom, they get convicted to it. They got no attorney. Next thing you know, their rights are taken away from them. Now, there's some pieces of craps, obviously, get out there and do really bad things. I'm all for that. But this blanket thing, kind of like the convicted felon thing. Like, you could be working at a bank, you could be the most nonviolent person ever, and you just stole $1,000. You just made a bad decision, you stole $1,000, you just caught a felony. Now you can't have guns for the rest of your life. Well, I mean, come on. That is a completely nonviolent person, a nonviolent felony. Why is that guy not able to have a gun, right? So for me, I draw the line on the violence, actual violent act. Now, on the whole domestic thing, some of them are, like, as a former law enforcement guy, some of them are just not that way, dude. I've seen it, guys. I've seen people get falsely accused of a lot of stuff too. And there's some states you got to make arrests. You got to get out there. You can't be leaving a domestic scene without making arrests. Well, that is also kind of flawed, where police officers are forced to just take somebody where there's clearly ambiguity. And next thing you know, yeah, you could get stuff thrown out in court maybe, but after you go through some hell and you still leave with an arrest record, So anyways, I just wanted to kind of share that. But let me read the chat for a second, see what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Mark Gray, what do you think about Trump immunity? You know what, dude? I agree with that. And by the way, this is not about Trump that I agree with that. I agree that presidents should have some sort of immunity for official acts. I think the Supreme Court ruling on, let me get this thing up a little bit, man. This is, hold on. There we go. I think the Supreme Court's ruling on that presidents should have some immunity, or else they would be reluctant to make some certain executive decisions, and that would affect the presidency in a very negative way. I think that's a very, very reasonable point of view. And yeah, think about this. So you have intel to, I don't know, you're going to throw a bomb somewhere. And you have intel that, 90% confidence and that the subject or the target is there, and that zero collateral damage or extremely minimal, and you do it and boom, target wasn't there, it was all innocent people. Now they can go after the president for that. Now I'm not saying that's a good thing, right? That's a good thing that happened, if hypothetically speaking. But then the guy is not going to be able to, or gal, whoever is going to be the president next, is not going to be able to make certain executive decisions, is going to be afraid to do his job, just like the cops on the streets nowadays, because everybody's going after the cops for every move they make. I understand there are some bad ones, but generally speaking, the cops are just scared to do their jobs nowadays. And because of that, they get hurt, or certain people aren't held accountable, or they're not being proactive, and those bad people are continuing to terrorize the freaking communities. So you don't want your president to be afraid of making certain decisions, man. And I think those are case by case. Like official duties, you can look at everything case by case, and you can see if there's any malice intent, generally speaking. Let me read the chat for a second, and then I'll answer some. We'll continue. Jeff, I'll call you tomorrow. I'm working at a festival. Yeah, dude, definitely call me. Definitely call me, bro. It's been a while. If you don't call me, I'll call you. Good having you here, bro, by the way. Anybody who doesn't, Jeff is my bro, man, from the ISP days. ISP, Illinois State Police. Good trooper. Very good trooper. Keith, cheers everyone, and Kaya. Keith, good seeing you here, man. All right, let's see what else we got. Generally, wait, are the FTRs legal again? Not. Here's the deal. I'm not here to give any legal advice, but I know that's still up in the air. Okay, so do it at your own risk, let's just say. Garen, any recommendations for an AR style pistol? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know much about them. The only one that I've actually really played with is that Panzer Mag 12. And honestly, it seems to be pretty good. I really am very reluctant to talk about Turkish shotguns because I am also Turkish American. People think I'm biased, but if you guys actually knew me personally, you'd know that I'm more critical about Turkish firearms than you are. So Mag 12 seems to be pretty good. Let's see. Hagia Sophia is a Christian church. Make Istanbul Constantinople again. Well, Ethan, you can get in there with your army and see if you can take it back. I bet you're going to fail like you did last time. All right. Let's see what else we got. Random comment. How's it going, Kyle? Good, man. Brando. My God, dude, I killing it. Brando. Who? Brandon? Are you the Brandon I'm thinking about? If you are, dude, how's it going, man? How you been? It's been a freaking long time. You still got a Mustang? Is that your Mustang on your photo? If so, I got to tell you, I know CMC, Brandon. You're talking about the, what's your last name? I can't remember. If you say it, I'll remember it right away. It's been a long time. Wait. I'm pretty sure you are who I'm thinking about. That's it. Yeah, exactly, bro. How you been, man? How are things? I just bought myself a 2022 Mach 1 full like handling, track pack, and everything. Pretty dope. It's probably I had the 2011 Shelby GT500 that made 850 horsepower. I would take this Mach 1 all day long over it. That's how good this car is. Dude. All right. What else we got? Looking at some of the... Ryder goes, you were state police? Yes, sir, I was. I used to be. Illinois. You can't drink and drive, but you can drink and own a car. Okay. Kleka, yeah, I'll call you, brother. I will call you, man. Hey, I'm gonna go back to this. You can't drink and drive, but you can drink and own a car. Yeah, owning a car is pretty much more permanent. You know, you own the damn thing. Drinking, you know, it kind of leaves your system in about 3 to 5 hours, depending on how much you had. Time for a fun car. Dude, I missed it if you typed it. Do you still have your Mustang? Hey, Kaya, is a Unity magnifier riser worth it? If it means you can't utilize your rear iron sight, I would say so. I mean, look, I got one literally sitting right here. Dude, I think so. Listen, iron sights are important. You need to know your backup sights are very important. Perhaps you can get one of those like offset ones. But in all reality, oh, there you go. There's Aaron. In reality, dude, it's going to be very seldom you use your iron sights. Not saying you never will, but it's going to be seldom. There he is. Hold on,
Ladies,
Aaron.
gentlemen,
Let me
boys,
see if I
girls.
can. I don't hear you. Hold on one second. Hold on. Do I got to give permission?
Yeah, I need permission.
Edit mic settings. Hold on. Stand by. I can't hear.
Because you're getting old, man.
There we go. I hear you, bro. Hold on.
What's up? What's up?
What's up, man? How you doing? How are the kids?
Good, man. Kids are good. Just have to do that. And I'm sitting in the car, people. We're doing this one from the car.
You know what? Doesn't matter where you are, man. As long as you're here. That's all that matters. Guys, Aaron is back.
I am back. I am back. What's going on? I saw you had a little comment about a Mustang. You guys talking cars right now? Did I miss something?
Yeah, so a buddy of mine from years ago, like from my Mustang club, he's in the chat. I don't know how he found me, but that's awesome. Good seeing him. So I was just telling him that I just bought a Mustang or Mach 1, whatever, some specialty Mustang. Well, you got one too? Oh no, you're a Charger guy.
No. I am. I've had two Hellcats, man. I'm a Dodge guy. I want to go that route, but now with the kids and everything.
Wait, Challenger Hellcat or
Charger Hellcat. Yeah, I'm a Charger Hellcat guy.
How was it?
I loved every second. You kidding me? 700 horsepower. That thing was an absolute animal. I won't tell you what I did with it, but I definitely made sure it worked.
I will just say it. I got on it big time. No. Here's the deal. You're right. I do with the car that I have. It's almost 500 horsepower, but it's just not enough. You know, especially if you've tasted 700-800 horsepower. It just feels slow, even though it's a fast car. This car that I got is like, if anybody's likes cars, dude, check out those 2021 to 2023, I believe, Mach 1s with the track packs that they come with.
Yeah,
like Recaro seats and everything. That's what I have. It feels like a European car. It doesn't feel like a Mustang, right? Because I've had 6 Mustangs. I've never had a car. I've never been in a car where it just turns like that. It's just glued to the ground. So Ford, what they say is, Ford says it's the best handling Mustang they've ever built.
Well, you know Ford has issues with their handling, so I mean I don't know that speaks too much on it, but
no, it really does.
No,
it really does.
No, I've heard good things about it. I've definitely heard good things.
Kai, how heavy is your car? 3,900 pounds. Sorry, go ahead, Aaron.
No, I was saying, what do I miss so far? Sorry for being late, guys. I had the kids running around. Had to get some things handled.
So no, what you missed is what I talked about is the Supreme Court delivering some justice. You know, the brace got obviously overturned. The forced reset triggers, that's up in the air a little bit, but still it's going to be looking good for that one. And then the bump stocks, all of that, right? But now, most recently, Chevron thing, where the Supreme Court just ruled 6-3, all right, that federal agencies can no longer interpret the law on their own, create rules. Remember, the brace was a rule; it wasn't a law. ATF just created this rule and just boom, banned the braces. So Supreme Court now says federal agencies, because they were, I believe it was in the 1984, federal agencies were given powers to interpret some vague laws, but that immediately corrupted the system because people start interpreting it in the ways that they just wanted to interpret, right? And so now the Supreme Court is like, you know what? Nah, time out. Come back here. Nobody's going to interpret the laws anymore. Congress writes it, and that's it, right? So ATF, like when they came up with the brace rule, they just interpret it that way. They say, you know what, a brace is pretty much essentially a stock. They're putting it on your shoulder, so it becomes a stock, therefore we're banning it. Like that. So they can no longer do that. They can no longer interpret the law and create rules. Any federal agencies. That's still going to be litigated, but right now the Supreme Court ruled against it, which is cool.
Well, that's good.
What do you think?
I think it's a good thing, honestly, all around. I mean, who knows what's going to be happening? I feel like a lot of this stuff is just clouds of smoke just to blind you from whatever the hell else is going on. Because we all knew that brace ban was going to get overturned. There wasn't a doubt in my mind that was going to get overturned. No doubt in my mind. I just feel like it's just a big, let's create a little hoopla over here. Everybody look, and then we'll pass through like Zelensky's wife buying a $4 million Bugatti, but nobody's talking about that. Um,
Is that what happened? Wait a minute. Zelensky's wife bought a Bugatti?
Apparently, there's some article out there that said Zelensky's wife just bought some. I might be pushing 4 million hard, but I know Bugattis are like $2 million cars. She
Dude,
just
I
bought a
want to check
Bugatti.
that.
And apparently, in 2026, Zelensky's supposed to be taking it over. I don't know if it's all media bullshit, but it's definitely out there now. Would it be surprising? No, I would not be surprised or shocked whatsoever, and nobody else should either at this point.
Yeah, spent millions on a Bugatti. That's what the articles.
Yeah, it's out there, man.
Unless that's a deep fake, because there's some fake shit out there.
Yeah, it could be that too. But like I said, I just feel like I was just using that example as a cloud of smoke, so you can't see what's going on in front of you. Who's this here talking about Jason? I'm not Jason, guys. We got it.
Where?
No, it's at 728, 13th Apostle. I know he's joking.
Oh, he's messing with you.
I know.
He's messing with you.
Happy Independence Day, man. It's a good deal.
Dude, hey, Aaron, got a question for you right here. Boom, read this one.
How do I convince my dad to get a CCW?
Put a mask on and try to rob him sometime.
Yeah, stick him up. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know how to convince somebody to get a CCW.
Oh, wait. Before you answer that, Aaron, I got something for you. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
We got a gentleman named Dylan. He says this channel is run by liberals now, and then said this. Don't you identify as white? You told me that last week.
There are no white guys on the channel anymore. Yeah, I identify. You want to hear, just to get this racist bullshit out of the way, just to stop this, because it's so stupid. I'm gonna acknowledge this for 10 seconds. This will be the last time I acknowledge this crap. I was raised in a half and half family. My dad was white. My last name is Italian. So all this crap that people say black, white, it's stop with the division. Stop with the crap. I'm tired of the bullshit. I'm tired of all this trying to create division. Be united with things. I don't give a shit if you're black, white, Spanish, Asian. I honestly don't care. If I like you, I like you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. It's very simple. If we have, connection of opinion, beautiful. If we don't, beautiful too. I really don't care. But this whole thing, what does it matter if somebody's white, black, freaking Hispanic? I don't understand what the difference is here. If you know something, you know something. I know many black people are ignorant. I know many white people are ignorant. I know many Spanish people are ignorant. I know many white people are extremely smart. I know many black people are extremely smart. Spanish people, Asian people, so on and so forth. But that's the last time I touched that. It's all BS. Yeah, Aaron is a Goomba, 100%. I grew up in Staten Island. I lived in Jersey for a while. And yes, my Uncle Sal does cook lasagna and all the above during Christmas and Thanksgiving. And it's delicious. What else you got?
Yeah. So, you said a lot more than I would say for that guy.
That's it.
Hey,
that's all he gets.
You know what? It's all he gets, exactly, because he's...
But back to the CCW comment.
Wait. My question is that why did Clint leave? Go fucking ask him. Okay? Go ask
his
him.
family. I'll answer it for people.
No, he just left. He just resigned.
He had some stuff.
He's doing his own business.
He had some stuff to do with his family.
Hold on.
That's what happened.
Look at this guy. This is my live stream. Right?
Yeah.
Even when Clint was here, Wednesday nights, I fucking live stream. Okay? I'm another guy that's there. I do my own live streams. Clint did his on Mondays. Then Clint had some family thing. He wanted to do his own business, whatever. Right. Best wishes to him. He left. Why million times. Dude, this is our live stream. Me and Aaron do a live stream here. We're BSing. How disrespectful of a prick you have to be to come out here and just talk about somebody else. Okay? Go fucking ask him. Now get the fuck out. Now let's get back to it.
I'm gonna say it nicer. He left with some family issues. Oh, you do your thing. Dude.
Yeah.
He had some family things he was dealing with. He started his own thing, and that's where he's at.
Yeah.
That's all I know. That's it. It's that easy.
He's just such an. You know what?
All right, let's get back to the CCW questions. I wanted to answer that one. Who asked the CCW? How do you get your dad?
How do you get your dad? What was that? That's probably way up there now.
Yeah, how do you get your dad to want to carry or CCW carry? I honestly, if he doesn't want to carry, don't let him carry. I agree. I'm on both sides of the ball. If you don't feel like carrying and you're not comfortable, don't carry. That's a good thing because you've accepted the fact that you're not comfortable doing that. You shouldn't have a gun on you if you're not comfortable with it because it's just going to be a shit show for yourself and possibly some other people. So I respect him either way, either side of the ball he's on. I respect it. So.
Yes. So that's my take on that one is this. How do you get him to convince him, right? I'm with Aaron. If he doesn't feel comfortable, he shouldn't be obviously doing it, right? Then he's going to probably hurt himself. He's going to be more liability than asset. But if you actually, in my personal opinion, if you actually show him some of these videos of unsuspecting victims getting victimized, there's so many videos out there that don't ever think this won't happen to you. It could happen to any of us, right? If you show him that, maybe he'll kind of open up his eyes a little bit more, be more, and then he may be willing to start maybe training or kind of be open to it to get himself ready or more comfortable to carrying it. But definitely show him some examples that's out there. I would do that. So,
I'm trying to move up some of these questions.
Yeah, let me know, man, which one I'm going to click on it. So,
Italians are badass. Now the French. Stupid. There's a question about the SIG. Where the hell is it at?
What time?
Oh, right there. Tim Johnson, 7:35.
7:35. Tim Johnson.
What do I think about the SIG P320 AXG combat?
Yep.
There he is. Aaron, what do you think about the SIG P320 AXG combat? I would say there's 99% of SIGs that I do like, so you already know the answer to this question. But all honesty, I think it's great. I prefer the Legion, honestly, over the AXG. Just the shape of it, the look of it, the way it shoots. But are we allowed to talk about all the stuff that we did?
Yeah, it's the video's out.
It's all good? Okay.
Yeah.
So in reference to that, there is one thing that may potentially take over my Legion. And we shot it at the SIG Next event. And that steel frame is insane.
Oh, the silver one?
Dude, the SXG. Dude,
I already forgot. Did we do a dedicated video on that one?
We may have.
Because I remember that I did the challenge with Max and you, like we did it together. Was that a dedicated video? Because that part is not in this video that's just came out.
Okay, so I'll hold back a little bit. Okay, but I will say there is something out there that may potentially take number one over my X5 Legion. Because the way we shot, and Kaya could attest to this, and I will tell you right now, Kaya says he's a Glock guy, but after he shot that damn thing, hands down, that's probably the fastest you ever shot. Tell me I'm lying when I say that.
Dude, I was at a competition shooter. I was at almost max level. And that was me like trying like a few times. What if I just actually went out there and just ran that thing 30 times? I probably would have shot at this somewhat similar.
Out with that thing. Fast.
Right. When you guys see that video, and listen, when you see how fast I shot that thing, I was surprised myself. Like I don't shoot like that. Like I don't shoot that good. Right. But I will be honest with you. That is a gun that I would, if I was picking a gun that I want to compete right now, I would be picking that gun over anything.
I carry it as a sidearm, dude. I compete with it, carry as a sidearm, all the above when it comes to that, honestly.
The reason is because it's too heavy for a sidearm for me, but competition all day long.
Brother, those shots were lights out. I don't give Kaya that many props. I will tell him straight up, that was some of the best shooting I've seen out of Kaya since I've been around him. Hands, that's the best shooting. I can't say some of the best shooting.
Yeah, that was the best. Yeah, thanks, bro. That was by far. That was the best shooting I have seen with Kaya.
Yeah. So. And shit, the Max came up there and shut us all the hell up.
He did. He certainly did, dude.
Bro, he's an animal.
Wow, Max Mitchell. Max Mitchell. Yeah. If you're watching this or if you see this, anyways, regardless, shout out to Max Mitchell. Yeah. Dude, what a gun, huh? What a freaking gun. Yeah, and what 100%. That optic, we got to give that optic a credit. That creds too. Yeah. That optic was insane. Yes. Wow.
The window on that, the fact that they made it a bigger window and it still doesn't look like a 85-inch screen TV on your gun.
That's right. Yeah.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing what they did with that.
I thought Kaya was a Smith & Wesson guy, Phantom X. All right, so real quick, I'll touch on that. Guys, Aaron says I'm a Glock guy, right? Listen, we did a video, Glock versus SIG. Of course, I was going to be the Glock guy because I carried Glocks for years, and Aaron was going to be the SIG guy because he carries SIGs for years. Not necessarily I was against SIGs, ever. It's just that Glocks is pretty much all I knew. And side note, Smith & Wessons, because I did carry MMPs as well on duty a little bit. So that's all I knew. If you ask me today, Kyle, what kind of pistol guy are you? I'm really having a hard time answering it today because I've just handled so many good ones at Classic. If you asked me before Classic, I'd be like, man, I like Glocks. I like the SAR 9 because that's what I worked with those guys for a year. So I fired tens of thousands of rounds through it. I was like, yeah, I'd say the SAR 9, the Glock 17 or 19 or 17 more like it, and Smith & Wesson M&P. These are the guns that I would say. But now that I've been exposed to SIG, those Legion, the X5, the AXR, that like, holy crap. I mean, that's like, I'll be honest, I'll still say this. The M17, M18, that's not my gun.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, I mean, I'm talking about the grips. If I can change the grip module, which we can, right? Then
Yeah.
I like it. But M17, M18, even though they're not my gun, I shoot them more accurately than I thought I would. That says a lot about the gun. So pretty good.
I'll ride that coattail too, especially since I've been exposed to classic, and I've been able to see guns I've never even heard of or knew existed, ammunition, rounds that I've never heard of or knew existed. I mean, it is opening up the platform a whole lot more for other guns. Am I still a SIG fanboy? 100%. And you could attest to this, Kai. This is not just because I'm a SIG fanboy. After this event, it opened up the eyes to even more of what they do and how they do things.
I became a SIG fanboy after this event. You know what I'm saying?
It was legit what they did.
It was legit.
Go to 736. Is this crispy steak taco?
Let me see. 736 crispy.
Crispy steak taco.
I can't.
It's right under Grant.
Oh, there I got it right here.
Yep, there he is right there. Aaron, what's your favorite Glock? Kai, what's your favorite SIG? Honestly, if I was going to go with any Glock, probably either the 17 or I'd go with the 20, the Glock 20. I'm either going to go 9 mil or I'll go 10 mil.
Gotcha. Yeah, Glock 20. I mean, I thought it was a little too much. Yeah. I mean, well, that was your question. Mine is for SIG. I would definitely say Aaron's personal X5 Legion. It's a different world gun. Like it's a competition gun, right? Is that what it is?
It's a competition gun, but it's not a competition gun at the same time. But it shoots like a competition gun, hands down.
Yeah.
So technically it is.
Well,
with the length and everything, yes, it is a competition gun.
Dude, you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to change my answer. Yeah, your gun is really good. That new one, the silver one, is that AXR? Was that what it was?
The SXG.
SXG. Yeah, geez, I forgot. That's it. That will be my favorite SIG by far. By far. Yeah. Well, one of my favorite pistols.
Yeah, when you guys get your hands on that thing, you guys will see the difference is insane. If you suck at shooting, you can't suck at shooting with this gun. You literally can't.
Yeah.
So.
Jacob Anakin, $5 donation. Thanks a lot, brother, for your contribution. Kai, I know you're a big T2 fan. Aim point. Have you had any time behind Romeo 4XT Pro? Thoughts? I haven't. Have you, Aaron?
On the 4XT Pro?
Yeah.
Which one?
I have
4XT Pro?
It's a dot 6 dot. It's let me put it on the screen so everybody sees.
Yeah.
I think we had one at the video room. We gave it away. I think so. Maybe we even have one in the cabinet. Let me put it on the screen so people see it. Right. Present. Share screen. It's this one right here. Let me right here. I think we have one. We still have one in the video room.
Yeah, I've shot through those. Yeah.
Yeah, I have. I don't. Maybe just tiny little bit. I don't remember. But I just, in my opinion, T2 is just so much better. It's smaller. It's good. Aim point, man. Really good.
Yeah, I have to. It does the job.
Yeah,
it does the job.
exactly.
I mean, real feelings on it. Go to 736 for Jerry Brooks. He's got a question on a 226.
736 Jerry Brooks.
Yeah.
Going up there right now. Got it. Boom.
Aaron, P226X5 Reserve, good as it looks. I will say better than it looks. The only downfall I had, and this was on me as the user, was I have to change out the mag release. Just because that competition mag release was larger, more extended. My freaking fat paws kept hitting it every single time I get my grip, and then I'd knock out the mag. Other than that, great feel. The look is amazing. It actually looks better in person than it does in the pictures. Shoots flat as all hell. I mean, their whole new 226 lineup is money. I have no issues with that at all. And I think Kai, you can attest to the same. We actually did
Yeah.
the video. The video just came out. So
Yeah, dude, it's a good gun. They Sig does it, man. Like when we sat down with Ron Cohen, like first of all, everybody was fantastic. Everybody was so passionate. That's one of the first things I noticed.
yep.
Sig also just keeps making new things. You got to appreciate a company that is investing their money into R&D and coming up with new stuff. You got to respect them. You got to love them. And that X5 Reserve was surprisingly good. Surprisingly. Very, very well done. Somebody's telling you this right here, Lee. FYI.
All right. Aaron, finally got my hands on a P365 Legion. That's amazing firearm. So much fun to shoot. Yep. That's a statement, and I'm going to agree with that statement, man. Everything, the whole Legion lineup is freaking fantastic. Out of everything that SIG has, the Legion lineup is my favorite in the handgun portion of things.
Yeah.
So I don't know any Legion that they have that is not A++ all around. So 100%. Congrats on the P365 Legion. Definitely good choice.
And let's see. What else we got here?
Aaron's hand releasing the mag was funny.
Oh, the Mag Fallen? Is that the one?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
the reserve, because I kept hitting the damn
Yeah.
mag releasing.
Well, you got huge hands, man, and you were squeezing that thing. You got a lot of strength too. But, you know, that thing was protruding like that much for competition.
Yeah, and I
So-
get it. I fully get why it's like that. It's just I got to get my hands around it.
There you go.
What's the last one? It's the last one that just popped up. Kaya Aaron, should I put an adjustable gas block on my down the fence now that has its suppressor? Kyle, I'll let you touch this more than me. I
Yeah.
don't mess. deep into
Yeah,
this.
well, I would say so. Just tune it, finely tune it. So here's what first of all, what kind of suppressor did you put on there? If you put a Huxworks flow through it, you're gonna have less back pressure. But if you're gonna put something that's, you know, like Surefire RC2 type, you know, other full cans, that's gonna create more back pressure, then you want to adjust. You want to have adjust that gas so you're not beating up that gun. You know, I would definitely recommend it for sure, and it's going to be a better shooting experience for you too. What else?
Someone just posted a question for me and you at the bottom.
Has Kai been to the range in his dress yet? No, I generally go there naked. Better,
He definitely has
Wait.
the dress in the trunk. I've seen it.
way better. Oh yeah.
Go up to
I like
low
it.
jack at 747. He has something.
Kai
Low
likes.
jack.
We got a little troll right here. Kai likes his carrying his big hands on his dress.
Oh, he likes him when it's not on the dress too.
I like my hands on you feeling the Strike TV. Just come over here so I can put my hands on you. I bet you like it. I bet you'll like
gonna
it.
Yes, yeah, he's an FBI. They do that thing.
Oh yeah, we do. And we love it.
Yes, he does. Go to Go to 747 for low jack.
Let's see. 747 low jack. There you go.
Kaya Aaron, you handsome bastards. Amen. Thank you for that. Do you have any experience, opinion on the mechanic red dot?
Yeah,
No, I do
mechanic that they call it, red dot. You know that TTI Combat. TTI
Oh,
Combat.
yes.
Came, you know,
Yep. Okay.
it's a good dot. I think it's a good dot.
Yeah, it does the job. It's not anything that's crazy. It doesn't suck. It definitely does the job. So I would say it complements the gun. I'll say that. 100%. You won't be mad that you have it.
Yeah, it's like a Delta Point Pro. It's one of those. It's got a decent field of view and good quality. It's good. I like it.
Bill Hartnett. I like Bill Hartnett's comment.
I thought Kai was FBI, not TSA. That's good. Dude, isn't that weird at TSA? I don't know if this has happened to you. I'm sure it has. Well, maybe not to you. But so going through TSA, this happened to me numerous times. You know, you lift your hand up like this, and that
Stick a
machine
finger
goes
in your
around you.
butt.
No. When you lift your hand up in that machine, that thing like scans you, and you come out, and it shows like a little red dot where potential
Heat signatures,
hazards, whatever.
Yeah.
No, like for metals.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Now for metal, there's a little red dot if there's any metal, whatever, right on my crotch. I mean, literally one red dot right there. And I'm like, the guy's like, sir, I'm gonna have to go ahead and violate you basically, right? I'm like, okay. And then I wait, the guy behind me, a little red dot, and the guy behind him, just same place. Is this anybody TSA
Well,
dude?
Kai's not
Is
telling.
this-
He purposely puts a bag of quarters by his junk, so the guy violates him every single time. Oops, I forgot that there
Hey,
again.
listen, hey, I like it. You know, put my hands on. I like it. But no, has this ever happened to you?
No, I
It's
haven't been
happened
violated
numerous
at
times.
TSA. I got violated at TSA once, and I told the guy if he doesn't buy me dinner after this, I'm gonna be very upset. So,
I don't think
yeah,
they make
one.
enough to buy you dinner.
Well, I'd have taken McDonald's. I'm a cheap date, man. I'm a cheap date.
But yeah, anyways, that's happened to me numerous times, and it happened to the dudes behind me too. I feel like somebody's having fun there.
I think so, 100%.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'll tell you a funny story about being violent. And talking about that while being searched. So when I was younger, I went to a club. I don't know how I'm even getting on this topic. I'm gonna tell the story and then we're gonna leave.
Go
it alone
for
after
it.
that. This female security guard, I was dating this girl at the time too, and I don't know how she didn't slit this girl's throat. Female security guard comes up, and when I tell you the search that I had, if I had anything on me, she would have found it. Let's put it that way. I don't care where it is. If there was
Did she
anything
actually feel those
oh,
nuts?
dude, she was up in it. Like, I mean, cup, hand, grab, hold, pause,
Not even
eye to eye
outside the
contact.
hand.
No,
Not,
dude,
like
eye to
actual
eye
cupping.
contact, eye to eye contact, to a point where everybody was staring at me. I was like, dude, I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, do I hit her? Do I back up? Do I stop? I don't know what to do.
Just imagine if a man did that to a woman.
Oh, dude, over. All right, but let's move forward past that.
Let's
That's
move.
what it is.
And you liked it. Obviously, you liked it.
I can't say yeah or nay. Keep moving.
Did she make you cough? That's a good one. Lift up your sack and cough. That's a good one. I like it. That's funny. Let's see what else we got. I'm sure we got some gun questions here.
He said, "This is gayer than pride." Come on, you guys.
Oh,
Have some
dude.
fun. Relax.
Giovanni's
Calm down.
here. Giovanni. What's up, buddy? What else? What else? There
All right,
we go.
guys. Add some gun questions. There's something. Thoughts on the Desert Eagle, because I like the pistol for looking super cool. We had this conversation with DJ and Cole at the SIG freaking event about the Desert Eagle. We legit had this conversation. It looks cool. That's it.
That's
Honestly,
it.
it looks cool. It's cool to have a 50 caliber pistol, but honestly, that's it. It looks cool.
Yeah, that's it. And I've shot obviously our Desert Eagle, the 44 Magnum, and the 50 numerous times. It's a cool gun. Like, okay, you've got it. When people come in, it's like, hey, have you shot at 50? And you kind of give it to them. So it's the only practicality of that is if this is even practical, it's like when you have a guest who likes guns or they've never shot a gun and you give them a 50, it's like, hey, shoot it. It's like a crazy experience for them and it's fun. Like the 50 BMG Barrett, right? People like, oh, have you ever shot a 50? Oh yeah, I shoot. And it's just like a big wow factor. That's the only thing they're good for. When it comes to actual in real life scenario, like no, they
With the
are
pistol,
stupid.
a 50 cal Barrett, that's a different story. Yes, those definitely have some use in this world.
And they are still being used, but you know, like for like us civilians, right? I think it's great to have them and just like little wow factor, like a classic. You know, when people come visit us, we're like, "Yeah, you shot at 50? Nope. Here you're gonna shoot one today."
Exactly.
You know, like that. It's fun.
Yeah.
What else we got? There you go. Silent Hunter.
Hey guys, big fan of y'all. It's great to see all the high price stuff I'll probably never touch. You never know, man. You win the lottery, you never know. You might win something. Don't we have something on Classic called CF Contest that sometimes they potentially may have something they can win?
CFcontest.com, you know, that's good stuff there. And you know, people say, Aaron, sometimes people talk like, oh, that's not real. They're like lying. Guys,
People win it.
they say that, well, why are they not announcing it? like a put on the socials.
Mhm.
Do you really think we are just gonna post it? Number
Right.
one, privacy. Number two, hey, look, we are doing this.
This
Trust
guy
me,
just won a
that's not.
$7,000 gun. This is where he lives.
eh, yeah, and also here we gave them
Yeah.
like that. That's how you get shut down.
Yeah.
Like yes, that's how your account gets shut down like that. And folks who win, they do share on their own social media. We've seen that countless times. There was a lady, like I think she was in her 50s, some lady, some soccer mom actually. She won the Barrett 50, 28-inch, I believe,
This is
M82.
real?
I swear. She like literally sent us a picture of hers with the Barrett when she received it. We're like,
Yeah, that's
wow, that
badass.
is so cool.
Put
Exactly.
that on top of the minivan.
Yeah, the guy who we did the bolt gun series, right? The U.S. Arms Co. donated this $15,000 bolt gun. Like it was insane, right? Hey, some dude. Again, I don't want to give any of his information. He won it. He actually posted on his Twitter, and he with
Yeah.
the gun. It was, yeah, they're real, but you know, you just gotta throw your name in there, man, and hopefully you get it.
Give it up. I got a question for you guys before we read another one. So I'm getting into this whole social media thing. I'm trying to hone in on it. I've never been a social media guy, posting, putting life up, and what exactly is it that you guys want to see? That you guys want posted up there? Like, give me some ideas within the gun 2A community life. I'm not showing you my family, my kids. I'm not showing you any of that stuff. So don't even start saying that stuff. What type of stuff
No.
you guys looking for?
Dude, and while they're answering, right, Aaron, dude, honestly, the stuff that you like, the stuff that you actually enjoy, if you enjoy the content, people are gonna enjoy watching it.
Yeah.
I sincerely mean it. So at Classic, that's what I started doing, right? At the beginning, it was kind of rough for me. You know, new platform, new everything, right? And folks talking all kinds of shit in the comment section. I was like, how do I mitigate this? I'm not a quitter, so I don't care if everybody talks shit. I ain't leaving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna. But I didn't know how to navigate it. And then I realized one day I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna kind of do my own thing.
Yeah.
And then that kind of changed things. When you have fun, people have fun, dude, within your own lane. And some people, and I also try not to get out of my lane. Then you start BSing people. People don't like that. So
Right. What else you got? What's the question here? Hey guys, big fan of y'all. It's great to see all your oh, we just read that.
which one?
No, I just read that. I thought you put another question up there.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of that, while you're looking at that, as long as Bill Harnett, as long as I have you here. Thank you for actually posting the non-YouTube friendly content on the Rumble. There you go, guys. Thanks, Bill, for bringing this up, guys. If you are not following us, Cross Firearms on Rumble, follow it because we do post stuff that we cannot post on YouTube, like full auto stuff and fully break down building stuff on Rumble, because YouTube will not allow us to do those things, and we have to obviously we have to follow the guidelines. So Rumble, you get everything we pretty much post on YouTube on Rumble. Also exclusive Rumble content you'll get there too. FYI. There you go, Aaron.
Sonny, how do you say that? Nalay? I'm gonna trash that.
Yeah.
Sorry. What is both of your guys' EDC looking like these days? I'm still carrying my Hellcat Pro. Honestly, I'm potentially gonna be switching to AXG here soon. We'll see. The 365.
Wait, concealed carry?
Yeah, concealed carry.
Are you talking about the big
No,
50?
365 AXG.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, the SIG 365 AXG potentially switching here soon. But yeah, my Hellcat Pro does the job, man. It's concealable in everything I wear, from gym shorts to if I put a suit on, whatever it may be, whenever the hell I do wear a suit. So I like that. But I will tell you that fuse, when we do get our hands on those, that may be the new upgraded with the 21 round mag in it. I will not lie.
That's dope. That is a dope gun. It's mine is Hellcat Pro 2, just like Aaron, and we didn't plan this out. Like, you know, it was just random. I like it. You know, I carried the XDS 9 for years. Worked great for me. I never had any issues. So I was like, hey, this worked great for me. Let me go with the Hellcat Pro. And it's been doing pretty good, right? But I think I'm really liking the Fuse as well. I think I may just go to there myself.
And guys, I see you guys posting and giving some advice here. Thank you. I'm not going to read all of them, but everybody that is giving me some sort of heads up on things. I appreciate it. Go to LoJack at 8 p.m. I like LoJack. It's the second one. He's 2 for 2. Aaron, you could post up the lyrics to Milkshake. Some of us never heard that song. That's a strike at you, Kaya, just in case you didn't realize what you just did.
Bro,
Yes.
okay, everybody's laughing at me. I was so proud of myself that I actually solved that entire freaking phrase by reading your sweet lips.
Milkshake lips didn't work for you, buddy. You didn't even know what you were reading.
Dude, I was like, that was so funny. But I'm just saying, nobody's giving me the credit. Bro, I didn't know that song at all. And I was able to solve the whole thing.
Yep.
So there's that, bro.
Clearly.
My milkshake brings all the boys to the school. That's what
Jesus Christ.
School. Boobs.
Let down. Yeah. Let down for everybody.
What else we got?
What did he ask?
Do y'all conceal carry in banks? We don't tell where we conceal carry.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know. We conceal carry.
That's it.
Because we love you, man. Well, love you back, brother.
He loves his milkshakes, too. Go to Aaron at 8 p.m.
Kaya, how is the transition becoming the main host? I'm not the main hostess. I'm just another guy. Aaron is another guy. Jason's another guy. We just have a good time. I'm not walking into it. Yes, I'm the full-time guy there, right? But I never had and I never will have the attitude I just walk in, I'm the main guy. No. I'm Kaya. I do my own thing. If I ever, I can do a lot of videos alone just fine, and I have many times. But I always preferred it with Aaron or Jason. I love it. I love it. I love hanging out with the boys. I love doing stuff with the boys. So it's great to be part of the Classics team. It really is. I love the team. I love what everybody does. Aaron brings stuff that I can never bring to the table. Jason brings stuff that I can never bring to the table. Matt does the same thing. And vice versa. I bring certain things that only Kai can bring. So I just go out there. Literally, I sincerely mean this. Nothing has changed for me. I've just been showing up, doing my thing, and I still do the same thing.
Yeah.
So it's not like I now suddenly appear more. I just kind of do my own thing. So it's been honor. It's been a pleasure. So
I'll co-sign all that with you too.
Yeah.
100%. Go to LoJack at, I'm sorry, wrong one. Aaron at 8 p.m. Sorry.
Aaron at 8 p.m. Let's see. Got it. There you
go. You think the fuse mags will work with a macro frame? I'm almost 1,000% sure it's all the same when it comes to that. I think those mags will all work with the 365s across the board.
We did try it, didn't we? Or no?
I'm almost. Yes, we did. Yes, we did at the end. 100% we did. Because that guy bought his done at the end. Yep.
That's right. Yeah.
So yes, they will work.
Mm-hmm. Sonny, I think nice, cool. Thanks, guy. I went from CZP 10C to now Ruger Max 9, which is more comfortable. Awesome, dude. Good for you, man. And guys, keep asking these questions. If you miss it, just ask again because sometimes chat goes up there. But keep asking the same question until we answer it or we see it. Aaron, here's your. I know you got the answer for this one.
What are your favorite hollow points? Ryan, Aaron.
Like CCW. I got mine is the Hornady.
Yeah, it's the Hornady. Critical defense, and I have the polymer tips on them. So, can we show ammunition on here, or is it just the guns?
I don't show anything because YouTube is weird.
Gotcha,
Gotcha. Dude, I it's so sketchy.
Yeah.
I normally would show some videos, but apparently, even that's sketchy during live stream. So. Unless it's I'm talking non-gun stuff, I guess we can show, but any guns. I was told that even watching our own videos, isn't that weird?
Yeah.
But hey, stupid. I want to make sure that we're safe.
Speaking of videos, if you guys haven't checked out that podcast with Ann Carzales on it yet, I'd advise you to go watch that.
Well, man. we can show that. Twix are awesome, man. Love what you're doing. Keep it up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. In fact, Aaron, I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah. This is guys. This is Aaron's deal, Aaron's friend, a badass freaking human being, a badass woman, a badass cop. Let me show you guys. I'm just going to go to the podcast section because I know we can show that part, Aaron.
Yeah.
CF podcast. Let me get that going.
Yes. So to give you a little insight while he's pulling this up, we got her to come in. We did a podcast with her, kind of talked about her life, a lot of events she went through, 2 big events that she went through that are life changing, and her getting into a friggin' gun battle and getting shot in the face, the chest, and working through it like nothing happened. One of the most badass things I've ever seen. And also, I would definitely stay on top of these podcasts because we've got a couple of people coming up here soon that you're gonna like.
Exactly. And right here, guys, this is Ann Corzales. Oh, hold on. Okay. This is Ann Corzales' podcast. She is pretty much the baddest freaking woman. Like, she really is great attitude, awesome human being. Aaron's friend.
Missions and projects. And so now I'm kind of at that place where I'm ready to launch my own. So I will be dropping my own. And what I did not want to do is I didn't want to continue to be a guest on.
Police officer helped out a little?
Yes, absolutely. Not a little, a whole lot. Back when I was an MP on Camp Pendleton, a military police officer, we dispatched and worked as cops.
Okay.
So there was no one or the other. One night you might patrol one area.
So, guys, you see it right here, CF Podcast. Go right here, and you can subscribe. I mean, definitely subscribe. Well, this is my other account. I'll subscribe, but on my main account, I'm obviously subscribed. But this right here, where's... we got some stuff in there. But Ann Corzales, dude, I wish I could show you guys the video. You guys can check it out yourself. In this podcast, we show the actual shooting that she had, and listen to her story. You'll be amazed. You'll be amazed.
Yep.
So, wait, right here, Aaron. I love this topic, brother. Now let's talk about this for a second because I've got my personal opinion on this one. You and I never talked about this before. But
I've actually never had this conversation, but I do have a good opinion on this.
Let's do it. Okay, you go first.
Cops should never ride solo. Just my opinion.
Should never.
There's 2 outlooks on this. All right. I agree, both sides. There are times to ride solo. There are times to double up. That's my feeling on it. When you ride solo, there are certain things, and as cops, people that are cops understand, you do and can do. Sometimes also, I like to be in the fucking car by myself. I like to rip ass by myself. I like to make sure if I want to go take a nap somewhere in the back lot, I go take a nap. If I want to watch Netflix and watch some weird shit on Netflix, I don't want people up my ass. Because when you are in a car with somebody, you're technically babysitting the whole time, also back and forth. Even if you are in the car with your best friend. Now, the other side of that is when you are doubled up, it is great because you have 4 sets of eyes, and especially if you have a guy or girl you're in the car with on the same page as you, you could do some damage out there throughout the nights. And I've definitely doubled up some guys. Maybe at some point I'll bring him and a couple other people on, and we'll talk about some of the stories and stuff we did. And if you have somebody that's dialed in and you guys are on the same page, it's money, man. Like there's been several foot pursuits that I've been in where we're literally chasing a car, solo, guys in the car with a gun, whatever it may be, and we know he's going to foot bail, and we have it timed up. Like, I need you on the side of the car. I'm going to swing the door open. When you hit 10 miles an hour, I'm going to be hitting this ground running, and we're on the same page. I'm calling out radio traffic. You just drive. Don't worry about anything else. I got it, you know? So when it's doubled up time for that, great. But again, you also have the double up aspect is that you have somebody in the car that you have to worry about, you know? So there's 2 sides of it. I enjoy doubling up, but I also love being solo and hunting solo. Hunting solo is fun. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I'm pretty much, I like co-sign every one of those things. So I've had this discussion numerous times on my own channel with my own audience, right? And they ask me like, hey, you know, they should never, because I share, when I do my commentary on critical incidents, they're like, oh my God, why are these cops alone? Now, you're right. There are times where cops should be riding in pairs, right? You go to a really high-risk area and you're going to do some proactive work and stuff. Absolutely. Now, there are reasons why cops, first of all, ride alone. You've got more presence, more cop cars on the road, and you've got shorter response time to a lot of places. You know, having one car with 2 cops in a beat in one location versus you got 2 cars, but each car has 1 officer in 2 different parts of the beat, so you got better response time and also budgeting concerns, all that stuff. City saves some money, scheduling conflicts, all that. But let's talk about the tactical end of things. Before I was a cop, I was like, man, cops should just be like riding together because that's so much better. They can watch each other, whatever. When you become a cop, you want to be alone. Dude, you just want to do it alone because, as you said, you're so comfortable. I'll be sitting in my car. I'll be pulling up next to another officer. It's like, hey, what's up, man? And we talk. He starts talking about something. I'm like, I got to go. I just go. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get some food. I'm gonna go to the gas station. I'm gonna go meet you. Like you go talk to a friend of yours, like a nurse. I used to be flirting with some. I used to be flirting with some nurses, right? I'd be like, hey, you know what? Hey, what are you doing? You working? It's like, yep, I'll be right over. You just kind of like hang out, like you kind of did your own thing if you're not busy. But also when you are alone, guys, your senses are way more active. That's what I saw. Because now you're like out there, you stop a car, like you're watching, you're alone. You know you don't have a safety net. You're by yourself, so you're trying to watch everything. So you're really hypersensitive at that point. Your senses are. And who's calling me? But when you ride with, as you said, with a buddy of yours, like Aaron, like you and me, for example, we ride together and we're out there being proactive. Oh, dude. It's like when we do CQB together, you know exactly what I'm going to do. I know what you're going to do. We don't even have to talk. We know what to do, right? Well, you do one thing, I do the opposite and whatever and take care of each other. And it's a lot of fun. For me, if you had to pick, for your career, like you're just going to, hey, do you want to ride with an officer for the rest of your career or you want to ride alone? What do you pick?
I'd have to go alone, honestly.
Same here. All day long.
Yeah,
I'm not even
I'd go
hesitating.
alone.
Yeah, so it's better. But anyways, that's it. Moving on.
What do you got here? Why is everybody talking about eating and gaining weight? What the hell's going on there? Did I miss something?
I think they're probably having a side conversation in the chat.
Oh, it's in the chat. Oh, that's what the guy was talking about before. Yeah. They don't realize that the side conversation is going on in the chat.
I think it's that Cham guy or Cham guy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Bill Kai has his own channel. Yeah, I do, guys. I do have my own channel. But that's I just do like critical incident breakdown and survival tactics and stuff like that. I just what else we got? Yeah, they're having this chat, bro.
About losing
Guys.
weight, gaining weight. What the hell is going on there? Double the donuts.
I'm trying to find. I don't even see any.
So what critical incidents have been happening? Because I've been seeing it. I mean, there's a ton of shootings going on out there. OISs, like freaking every damn second.
Well, yeah, let's talk after Kyle Johnson, video idea battle of the BMG comparison. 50 BMG, if you're able to do a collab with Brandon Herrera, has a Barrett prototype and the AK-50. We would love to. I know Classic has worked with Brandon Herrera before. I've met him a couple of times, but I've never really formally met him, let's just say. I'd be very happy to. Why not? Okay, yeah. What incident, Aaron? I don't know. Dude. Did you see that sheriff's department SWAT team did a raid at this house? It was the worst raid I've ever seen.
I'm talking about when they breached the door. I got a topic of discussion. Continue.
Yeah, when they breached the door and then they're just standing in the fatal funnel and then they don't know what to do and they didn't even have a stack. It was just like I don't even believe there was an op plan. I don't even believe they had an offsite meeting area where they actually met. Mm-hmm. I don't even believe they had a talk or they had a command post or anything like that. They just went. It was so unorganized. And they get shot. Two of them get shot. One of them walk in. Everybody runs back. Like when they take fire, everybody runs. And then one of the SWAT guys stay inside. And then somehow, I guess he engages the guy alone. And then he comes back out and he starts running. It was the most chaotic. It's on police activity.
I'll have to take a look at it, man.
It is, dude. It is. I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to play anything. I'm just going to show the thumbnail. It is this one right here. Let me show, share screen. You got to watch this after there's a thumbnail.
I'll take a look at it.
This one right here. Body cam footage of a shootout that injured 3 SWAT team members. No, dude, I don't even know if these guys are SWAT. Like listen, I don't want to really Monday night quarterback it, but this was not good, man. This right here. All right, that's it. And these guys are pretty cool. So
So a couple topics I have with a conversation I actually had this past week. One is one of my buddies was in the military, who's a Marine, and he's got some tactic time. So he's not any slouch or idiot by any means. Breaching. Have you done any breaching? You've been in breaching school or anything like that?
I've never had formal. I've done multiple breaching, but never had breaching certification.
So when you're breaching a front door, what side of the door do you breach from?
What are you talking about?
Are you breaching from the hinge side or are you breaching from the handle side?
From the handle side. That's what I've always breached. On the handle
from
side.
The handle side?
Yeah.
Why the handle side? What are the pros and cons? And I'm not being an asshole when I say this by any means.
Well, so you don't want to stay in the fatal funnel, right?
Okay.
So when you're breaching, you don't want to be staying at the doorway. We actually had Illinois State Police SWAT team member. As he was breaching a door, he took a 5.56 to the head and he died.
Okay.
When I was a trooper over there, down south. Yeah, he was just breaching the door and the guy just shot at the door and one of the rounds hit him in the head. He died, unfortunately. But
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Lisa. I was saying, have you ever been told or taught that if you breach from the handle side, you potentially break your wrist on the door frame? Say you're swinging. So picture this. You're on the door frame side and you're building up. Where's your wrist going to hit when you hit that door, that sweet spot?
Exactly. You'll be hitting that frame, yeah.
And people break their wrists all the time doing that shit. So we were taught to breach from the hinge side. We put a shield up, breach, shield. As soon as that door breaks, shield's going up. They're making entry.
So when you're hitting the door, you have multiple strikes, but you're still exposed at the door.
You're going to be exposed at some point in time. No matter what side you're on as a breacher, you're exposed. I don't care what you are. You're standing in front of a door, and they know you're banging on a door.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't know you're banging on the door. You're putting everything into that door. So, and again, there's multiple ways to skin a cat. I'm asking ideas here and what you've been taught.
I have not been even taught. I have breached doors on duty. You know, one of those things like you don't have time for SWAT guys to assemble.
Yeah.
You just like the supervisor shows up with a freaking breaching tool in the back of his the Ram that he has. He's like, hey, Kai, grab this thing. Let's go. And you just breach it. So I've done that numerous times. Heck, you know what? I've got a story for you. You're going to love this shit, dude. You're going to love this. This happened real life. This dude, I forget, his name was Dante. I forgot his last name. This dude just would shoot up multiple places. He's known to be armed and dangerous. He goes and kidnaps his girlfriend at gunpoint. Family calls, whatever. Where'd he go? And he most likely went to this address, whatever. Some people spotted him, and he parked his park was spotted at the aunt's house, I think it was. Oh no, grandma's house. And so we go there. Guess what? They give me this sledgehammer. My supervisor's like, and I was an FTO. I wasn't even on my own. Like, Kai, go ahead and breach the door. You're the new guy. You're fresh out of the academy. You're strong. You're fit. Whatever. So I don't even know what to do. So I just grab this sledgehammer and just start hitting the door right in the the door handle area. And I'm standing right in front of the door. Bang, bang, and the door's not opening. It's a tough door, right? Hitting. And then guess what? At one point, after I hit like 4 or 5 times, the door's just open. Somebody from the inside just opened the door, and I got the sledgehammer in my hand. Just literally picture this shit. The camera is the door, but from the inside of the house. I'm just like this. And they open the door, and I'm just like, with a fucking sledgehammer in my hand, they open the door, and that Dante guy with the girlfriends standing right next to each other and this old lady right there. They're just looking at me.
Yeah. And
I just like dropped the sledgehammer. I was just like, with the guys. But I mean, that was like the most horrible tactic. I would just I could have been wasted like that if that guy wanted to do something.
Right.
But so stuff like, and as I got, proceeded my career, I was able to do a better job on that one. But no formal training on breaching for me, man.
Gotcha. All right. Question on that. Hey, go to 813 Bernie Barnes. I know he's asked this question a couple of times, and we keep skipping it. It's
813
Bernie Barnes. Kai, Aaron, have either one of you ever shot staccato? Yes, I've shot the XC, I believe it was. Yeah, it was the XC I shot.
I think I shot, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, great guns. Expensive as all shit, but great guns. They put a great product together. I can't really talk shit on it besides the price, but I mean, those guns are fucking money.
Yeah, they're great. I mean, I've fired a few mags. I don't even know which models. They're great, but I don't have any because I don't have that much money.
Yeah, it's
Let's just
they're
say,
definitely good guns all around.
yeah.
There's
Um, what else? What else we got here, man?
and I run the Hollow Sun DC. Go to Unhealthy Salad at 817.
Unhealthy. Oh, there you go.
Aaron, I'd run the Hollow Sun EPS carry and Streamlight TLR 7 sub. My personal macro has a Fed slide barrel, Larkus grip module, and I thoroughly enjoy. I thought it was a question. I'm sorry. Well, I mean,
Yeah,
sounds like a good setup there, man.
good stuff. Yeah,
As long as you're happy with it and it runs for you, man, do your thing. You know.
yeah. I also run the Filster Enigma Express belt system with the CQC X Macro light bearing holster. That Filster Enigma seems to be a different concept. That's the one that goes inside your pants and then it kind of wraps around your leg. You know, like a little shirt stay that we had
Yeah,
back in the
yeah,
camp.
yeah, yeah.
It's something like that. It's a different system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. What's a sledgehammer? I'll let Aaron answer that.
Is that a serious question? It's a big. I mean, there's a couple of things. I could answer a couple of things with that, but I'm going to say PG for now.
This show has changed and not for the better. I'm assuming he's talking about our live stream. Hey, you know, we're not everybody's cup of tea, but thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you.
I got a question. Raymond, since you did say that, what exactly is that you're looking for on the show?
Yeah.
I mean, feel free to give advice and constructive criticism. I'm open for it all day.
Bro, I always did that for quite some time. People just criticize. I'm like, hey, well, how would you do it? You let me know. I'm at a point, dude. They're big boys. If you don't like it, just say it. Say what you don't like about it, and I'm open to listening to it. But when people say that, oh, this sucks, I don't have time for that guy, dude. You're just more patient than I am. I don't have time for those guys. Just tell me what's wrong. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. I'll listen to you. Just don't say
Oh,
this
no.
sucks.
By the way, we got to go back to General Lee. I think we read that question wrong.
Which one?
He said with that sledgehammer. Not what is a sledgehammer?
Oh.
You're right. Yeah, we definitely did. I saw that General Lee. Yes, with the sledgehammer.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes.
You got it.
That's awesome. See, Nick says you guys are doing awesome. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Man.
Again, I mean, dude, like Aaron said, I would love to, like, if you guys don't like something, tell us what you don't like. Don't just say this sucks. When you just say this sucks, that means it doesn't. That means you just don't like it, or even you can't find anything wrong with it. You just don't vibe with it, whatever it is. But just tell us what it is, and I'm very open to, like, kind of learnings from you guys. But don't just say this sucks and leave it at that, because that makes you look like a little. Yeah.
It is what it is. And yeah, I'm new to this too, guys. So I mean, I'm still learning a whole lot.
See, Devin is. I think you guys are doing great, man. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate you guys, really. Thanks, Devin. And by the way, you can. I know you guys are saying some of the nice things now, but seriously, go ahead and criticize. I'm open to constructive criticism all day long. The only thing I say is just don't be a troll. Don't just. If you're gonna troll, I'm gonna troll you back, right? If you say this sucks, I'm probably gonna ignore you. But if you say, hey man, this is not good, I'm not enjoying this because you're doing this or you're saying this, I'll be like, oh shit, maybe I am. Let me watch this again.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate that. All right.
What we got here? Yeah, all good, man.
What else?
So no, the other story I was going to tell you too was, so I was having this kind of big thing that I have with people, is when you speak to, and I say a civilian, when I say civilian, I mean somebody that hasn't done the job in any aspect of it. So they see a video and they diagnose it immediately for what it is that they see. And me personally, I like those conversations, and I take this the right way too. I like those conversations because you could provide insight to them in a manner people don't think of it. So there was a video of, and thank God the person I was talking to has an open mind to understand that, yeah, there's probably a lot of things that I didn't think about, see, or know about this. And then as soon as I explain it to that person, they're like, oh shit, that makes a whole lot of sense. And this, my thought before is not the same as now. It was a shooting that happened in I think it was New York City. A cop, some dude was in a bar. Somebody called, said they saw a gun on him. All right. I'm going to call it as it is.
Oh,
A
the
white
guy
cop.
that was on the guy that was on the ground.
Yes, and the security guard got shot.
Great
Yes.
shot, great video, dude.
Great
I love
video.
it. Yeah,
100%. So seeing that video, not knowing anything, you'd have been like, holy shit, that
you know-
cop is out of his goddamn mind and he's going to go to jail. But then if you get all the backstory to it, you're like, wait a minute, that's a totally different story than I saw.
Yeah.
And this is what it is. But if you guys get a chance to watch that, watch it. And then when you actually get the whole, watch it without knowing any backstory if you haven't heard about it already, and then get the whole story, then put the pieces together to it. And then you will have a different mindset of what actually happens. And then also get somebody to talk to you about things that you got to take into play. Like there's certain aspects of that call where that cop has information that nobody on that video has, that nobody that wrote that article has, that you have to take into play. You know, there might be dispatch information that we got called and we know some things, or we know that person, you know, and our mindset is going to be totally different than what you're saying. Oh, downplay it, you know, come in there and talk to the guy. If I'm dealing with somebody I know is going to fight 24/7, it's a different process that we're coming to. Yeah.
Dude, I even say to people, like, even when you're on scene, there could be 3 cops, gun drawn. Only one cop sees a gun and the other 2 don't even see. So sometimes you could be on the same scene, you could have different perspectives.
Right.
So when you're watching a video, you can't just get everything right away. Right? On that video, I did a commentary on my channel on that one. And I was like, I literally said, this is a great shot, great shoot. And people are like, are you kidding me? He just murdered that guy. I'm like, are you guys serious? Let's break this down. And I just broke it down. After that, everybody's like, oh, I guess that makes sense.
You can't play that video in here, can we?
No, we would get banned.
You suck.
But dude, I want to address this. Aaron, he says, yes, as civilians, we almost have to be enlightened. We haven't had the real experience of what y'all have as cops. Now, I know that's kind of like he's being sarcastic. Dude, I understand what you're saying. What Aaron was trying to say is just like, you know, having that duty, you know, the badge and the gun to actually go respond to calls and make entries and all of that stuff. You know, an average citizen obviously don't do that. It's not like we're better or anything like that.
Right. And I'm not saying that in any sense.
Yeah. It's just when you have a badge and a gun, you carry that as a sworn police officer and you respond to calls. That's just something that your average citizens out there just don't do. You know, you don't have the arrest powers to go out there and, you know, arrest people and make entry into homes lawfully, right? So that's what he was talking about. Oh, no, I wasn't being sarcastic. That was me.
Yeah. I didn't take it as sarcasm at all.
I thought it was being sarcastic. My bad. I apologize, but just wanted to explain if somebody else is thinking that way. Because last time, a few streams ago, I said civilian, and somebody's like, "Hey, only military could say civilians or military personnel."
Right.
I get it. Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Proven correct though. So. Somebody said something about the mothers filed. So yes, people file lawsuits on every OIS there is. There's always a lawsuit. Right, wrong, or indifferent, they're going to sue, and a lot of times the city empowers them, and they give them money and they win.
Yeah.
If the guy had a gun and he was shooting out with the cops, there will be a lawsuit filed.
There's been
100%.
Yeah, there's been cops shot and then shoot and kill the guy and still sued. They're saying that he was defending himself.
Yep. It happens all the time, every day.
Yeah.
I've been federally sued. I've sat in federal court for one of my softest.
Federally?
Oh yes, dude. Me and actually, I won't say the names, but I was federally sued. One of my it was the softest use of force I've had in my life. Like we literally laid this dude down like a baby. I swear to God. And he was about to go rob some people at gunpoint. Literally, this is what we arrested him for.
Yeah.
Laid him down like a baby, and he sued and won. He sued and won. He claimed racism, and I was like, that's gonna be kind of hard, especially when you see the lineup of individuals that took you down. You had the United Nations arresting you, and
isn't it funny that the least expected stuff gets you the complaints? Like my own complaints have been like, I'm like, what? No way. It went great. He was really happy. He shook my hand. We said goodbye. Like, what in? It's like, nope. Yeah, he thinks you were rude. You were excessive. And I'm like, this has got to be crazy. Dude, I had one complaint. The department took it seriously because they had a policy. Every complaint must be taken seriously. Guess what? This was the complaint. I shot this lady in the chest 5 times. I'm like, what? Like, you're crazy. Some crazy lady, right? Called in and said that I was at the hospital. Just some homeless lady called in and they had an investigation on it. I was like, you got to be kidding me. They're like, yeah, we got to go through the whole thing, Skaya.
Well, I understand why they do it because
Yeah.
I've seen some things turn up in some cases. I'm like, oh shit, they weren't lying. That really did happen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man, it's
There's
wild.
some bad stuff, bad cops out there too, man. I don't want to even.
Oh, you
talk
saw?
about
Did you
it.
see the video of? Well, there's a video out there now. The freaking cop that was trying to rob the guy he arrested for the money. Did you see that?
Oh, the Charlotte cop, right where I live.
Yes. Yeah,
Dude, did you see that cops? You know what, dude?
bro.
That I think we can show that there's no shooting. It's just an arrest.
Yeah, no shootings, arrests, there's no violence. I mean, I'm down to show it because
All
people
right,
like
yeah.
that, 100%. You got it. It is what it is, man.
Dude,
you
I
fucked
will
up.
even.
You fucked up.
It's right here. I will even fast forward. Dude, I'm only going to bring it to this right here. And this is just body cam they're talking. I'm pretty sure we can show this no problems because there's literally no violence, nothing at all, no guns.
Yeah.
Check this out. You could just tell.
That
I'm
guy
gonna go-
was bleeding.
Yeah. Look at this, guys. Do you see this stack of cash?
I've never seen it in my life. What are you doing with my property?
All right, stack of cash right here.
Give the backstory real quick.
All right. The backstory is this guy got stopped. He had a warrant for his arrest. That's all. Some warrant. Cops just took him into custody. And of course, naturally, they're going to search him real quick. And when they searched him, they got some loose money bills in his pocket. They got that. And they checked his jacket, and he had this stack of money right there in his jacket. His money, no big deal. And they got to take it. And when you take the money, you always count it, bills, all that stuff, denominations and everything. And then it goes to his property. That's all, right? So this cop puts him in the back of the car because the motorcycle guy stopped this guy originally and arrested him. But for transport, he requested, his backup came in and his backup's got a car, so he's going to transport him. When they get to the hospital, the Sallyport, the jail, he says, dude, let's watch from here, I guess. He's saying that this cop just stole my money.
So if you...
What's it called? I'm trying to just comply with you guys.
I got
but
you.
That just doesn't make sense to the point where I just watched him. Me and you both watched him move his hands. I watched him tear up. I watched him look at you and tell him look at you until you know you're not about to. I just watched him do way too much when I haven't been nothing but nice and compliant to you guys. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to go along with you guys' protocols and everything. All I've done was ask questions so I know how to make sure I'm safe and my family can find me and stuff. And it's I know.
And that's why I was asking you what your total was so we can sit here and count it out.
But
and we
they
can
would've-
verify that it's correct.
It would have just helped me more seeing that you would have checked him. It's simple.
But did you not see me walk
Aaron, you guys can all hear it, right?
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
over here?
I did see that, sir, but at the end of the day, none of you guys' body cams is on. I know.
Mine is on right now.
But I know for a fact what I seen and what I heard. And then when I asked,
By the way, guys, the accused cop who allegedly stole this guy's money is this cop right here. And in just a couple of minutes, you guys are going to see something that's not good.
him why was he popping the rubber band on the money, he said I was just making sure something, but there's no need to make sure, you feel what I'm saying? That's my property, you feel what I'm saying? And I know for a fact the money was touched, but it's a million compartments.
Yes, I did touch it when I grabbed it out of the seat.
I understand, so I don't want to argue with you, Mr. Chapman. I just know what
No, sir.
Okay, so what I typically do is count out everybody's
You can
money
count it
in
again,
front
but
of
I'm not
them
gonna lie
so
to
you can
you.
see that it's accurate.
The money was altered before.
So when I turn it over to property, you can verify that the total we're counting out now is the total that you're going to get back.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Are you good with me doing that right now?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you can tell me, do you have any kind of idea about how much you would
Yes,
say you
ma'am,
had
I
on
do,
you?
but I'd rather you count it first so I just know in my head.
But if you tell me afterwards that it's missing, that doesn't verify.
But if you
know what
guys
I'm
would have
saying?
stopped him
If
within
you
the whole,
tell me
if you
how
guys
much
would
it was now, I can count it and we can verify if it's missing. Okay?
I understand what you're saying, ma'am, and I appreciate everything. But I feel like you guys don't understand what I'm saying. But it's okay, I'm not tripping. You can count it out. I just, you counting it out right now would just let me know exactly how much you took. But I'm not tripping. I'm not trying to cause any problems or any I just know what I know. He did not just keep his hands.
Anyways, he's just keep telling here that he saw this police officer stole his money. We're gonna fast forward. There you go.
And everything. He asked for like it just doesn't make sense. But you can do your job. I'm not trying to like postpone or like cause a problem. I just want to see how much is missing out at this point.
I want to count in front of you so
Yes,
you
ma'am.
can see how much that you have, okay? 2,
Kind of fast forward to when they open up the door.
Yeah. Was he the motorcycle cop guy? I thought he was the regular cop that transported him, but looks like he's got the motorcycle police officer uniform. Anyways, female police officer is counting the money. And we're going to go over here. When are they opening the door? Let me see. Somewhere around. Oh, there you go. You guys ready? Go
I don't know if it's in your door. I don't know where it's at. But just like, look, I don't even care to find the money. But how you know for a fact that I'm right?
Come here.
Do you mind if I move?
Look.
Come here. I'm tell you.
I want you to hold me.
Dude, Aaron, did you see how he just got up front?
Oh yeah.
Look,
Trying to
look,
doing
this,
everything.
This other police officer opening the door.
Yeah.
Other police officer opening the door. He immediately cuts in front of him. Check it
Find
out.
the money. But how you know for a fact that I'm right?
Come here.
Watch this. Watch.
Come here.
See that? See that? He just cuts right in front
I
of him.
want you to hold me so you know that.
Okay. Do you see anything?
No, no cap. I'm not even gonna touch it. It's blue hundreds right here. It's all the blue hundreds are right there behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's my money. He didn't have that.
This is your money?
Yes, I heard him crumble it up. Thank you.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Dude. I'm gonna be honest. Aaron, let's just read his face for a second. Right here. I want you to read his face right here.
Oh shit.
Like oh shit face. Like when he tries to cut in front of that police officer, watch his face. Right here. Bro, he's like, oh shit. Like, look at that oh shit face right here.
Do you mind if I move?
Come here.
No, yeah, behind that receipt. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money.
Wait. What is he saying? Look at that face. Look at that face looking at it like, whoa, where did that come from?
Yeah, man.
Watch this.
I heard him crumble it up. Thank you. All that's been recorded, right? That's my money. That's my money right there.
Sir, you've been watching me that whole time.
I seen you take it. I seen you crumble
Sir,
it up.
that
count
is
it.
not me.
If I'm right, it's gonna be around $1,000. If I'm right, and like I told you, I just went to Wendy's. I seen you steal. Thank you.
sir.
If you don't mind, I just want to sit down so y'all don't try to say I'm resistant. I don't want to do nothing. All I know for a fact is I know what I know and I've seen it. I just wanted you guys to trust me. You know what I'm saying? That's why.
Dude, he has no explanation for how come that money went there. In your squad cars, you ever have freaking extra money just appear in your little door? Dude, this guy, and look at his face. He's just standing there. He's like, he knows he's busted. Watch his facial expressions.
I was just acting a little irate, but I'm perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to expose you.
That is not me, bud.
Brother, I just seen you steal my money. It was no reason for you to pop my rubber band, brother. There was no reason for you to pop my rubber band off my money.
I didn't pop your rubber band off your money.
I heard it. Me and you just spoke about it. You heard him agree to it. When I first got it, I said, I heard you did rubber band. You said, oh, I had.
I think he just, oh God.
Something.
I
It's
think
okay.
you saying something about
It's okay. I know. I
think you stopped at this point.
Well, no, watch his face. Just maybe another minute, maybe or less. But watch his
He
face.
separated my money. He was trying to steal it, and I caught.
Watch the cop's face.
He put it in between his legs, and as his colleagues approached me, he worked it towards the door. He tried to make it seem like I was lying. I'm not going anywhere. I'm in full custody of
See, he's looking at his partner. He's like, oh, no, sir. But he's just like such lousy no, sir, too.
Of these officers. I'm being detained. I'm not going anywhere. I don't want
Not
any
good.
problems. I'm not armed. I didn't do anything wrong. I was just pulled over for a traffic stop. He just tried to steal some of my money.
Okay, we're hearing you, but there's no need to say all of
No,
that.
I was just looking at the camera. No, I just know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
Anyway, what does it say right here? Any disposition for this one? Wait, how do I? Okay, wait. There's some information here. During the transfer, as the assisting officer began searching the driver, yada, yada, yada. Chapman, with the money between his legs, noticed him moving his left hand, driver side door, okay. Sergeant approached the scene, the allegations were being made. The warrant claims officer, Claims the officer appeared nervous and fidgeted inside his vehicle. That was $900, by the way.
That's stupid.
Oh, detectives. Okay, following an evaluation of the evidence, detectives arrested Officer Chapman and charged him with 1 count of embezzlement. And on March 15, 2024, the day after the incident, he resigned from his employment at CMPD. Criminal case is still pending. Dude, I think, yeah. What a God. Dude,
Close the video. I echo when I
it's-
talk when the video's over. All right.
sorry, it's a shame. It's a freaking stain on the badge, man.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, I get humans are humans. It is people fuck up, but that is partially why the whole integrity thing is a cop. They question that 24/7. They check. They give you a credit score check. They find out what you have in your bank account because as cops, you run across money all the time, man. Dude, I pulled a guy over. He had almost $200,000 in cash on him,
Oh, yeah.
dude. And I'd be a liar to sit there and tell you that the thought of it doesn't go across your brain. As a human being, you see that much money
Well,
sometimes.
You
Dude, people
want
have
it.
bills,
You want
shit
the
happens.
money.
Yes,
You want the
but
money. Of course, we all want money, right? But
it's not worth it
yeah.
at the end of the day.
It's just
not,
that my view is this. It's not mine. I'm not touching
Yeah.
it.
100%. And dude, we've been through some stuff, and I'm not gonna put all details out. Dude, I transported $500 million in cash in trucks.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, if you're gonna do it, that's the time to do it. That's
Yeah.
$500 million is worth maybe trying to get away with it. But
Yeah.
honestly, I mean, you get cash in front of you all the time with that stuff. And is it tempting? 100%. 100% it's tempting. But it's not, dude. The money's gonna follow you over a couple $100. It's not worth it. There's nothing.
Dude, same thing
It's really
applies.
not.
So that's self-control. Like that's
Yeah.
tempting. You don't do it. You're married or you're in a relationship and some other chick, or if you're a girl, other guy throws themselves at you, and it can happen if you just say yes. It's very tempting maybe sometimes, but you don't do it. It's called the virtue, right? Your integrity. It's
Right.
very important. You make that doing the right things when nobody's watching, man. That's integrity right there.
Yeah,
It's honesty.
100%.
So
100%.
God, I mean, as
sucks,
you
man.
just said, your integrity has been challenged. Mine has been challenged numerous times, but it always stayed intact.
Yep.
So
That sucks, man. Over a couple $100, dude.
dude, I can't. Can you believe that? For a few $100, he just grabbed it from this dude. Why?
Yeah, man.
Why, dude? What is?
I don't know. That guy probably was closer to the end of his retirement than freaking started.
Oh, by the way, yeah. Speaking of retirement, he lost that pension too. You know that. If he gets convicted on that one, he's gonna lose that pension. If he doesn't get convicted, I think he keep it.
Yeah, I think there was a conversation that was had after that. I don't know, but that's
Oh yeah. Well, hey, you're being investigated. He just left, right? Yeah, whatever. All cops are not good. They have a God complex. Some do. I agree with you. Some of them really do, but not all did. I've worked with some super like awesome cops. One of them is on my wrist right now. He's not with us anymore. The dude was the nicest guy ever. He's the nicest dude ever.
dude. It's like any other profession in the world. You're gonna have great people, and you're gonna have some assholes. You know, I mean, unfortunately, as cops, you get more of a bright light in your face on anything you do and don't do. But end of the day, there's good and there's bad. It sucks, but
Dave the Hunter, I caught a guy in Chicago ORD, which is the airport, with $250K. And because it was a Visa gift cards, not cash, the state attorney refused to prosecute. Wait,
Yeah,
$250,000 worth of stolen gift cards?
you can't really track who that stuff goes to. That's why following that pipeline will probably be extremely hard.
But was he able to prove that these were all stolen? Like he actually had
Like,
a victim?
how do you prove that you have those stolen? It's almost impossible to do.
Well, you had to have, Dave, let us know. You had to have a victim, right? You probably had a victim in your report. Who was the victim? What are the circumstances? Because if you had a victim,
He probably, I don't know. Was it that he didn't declare it? You have to declare Visa gift cards because it's not cash.
yeah, but I still think if they're stolen, and
But how do you know they're stolen though?
that's what I'm
the
saying. If you
question.
had a victim, so I need to know the details. But yeah, as it is, we don't have enough information. But speaking of the Chicago state attorneys, bro, we had a guy hit a trooper from behind, state trooper. We chased this guy. Like literally he hits the trooper from behind, hurts the trooper bad, right? On the spot, other troopers. We chase this freaking guy. We catch this guy. Like he bails, foot pursuit, catch him. He's drunk as hell. We arrest him, and the state attorney's office did not charge him with a felony DUI because in Illinois, it's a law, right? If you are drunk under the influence and you actually cause injury, that's it. It's an automatic aggravated DUI. You get felony for that. State attorney's office, they said, well, how did you know that was the driver? We're like, we watched him literally bail out of the car, but was he maybe not driving? He was the only one in the car. They still said, well, we need some DNA evidence that indeed he was driving. What? It was insane. They did not charge the guy, bro. And a trooper was at the hospital.
Yeah.
So Crook County, whatever, forget that.
Let's get some gun questions here, man. We got some gun questions.
What's the pistol in the thumbnail? That was at U.S. Arms Co. Utah Pro little SBR. Need to declare more than $10,000. Yeah, $10,000. But dude, okay, Aaron, let me ask you a question. You're going through and you don't declare it. You don't declare you got cash on you. What happens?
I think you get pulled on. They could confiscate that cash. You can't prove where that cash came from.
All right, so you declare it. You're like, hey, I got $100,000 on me. Your own money. You just took it out. What happens then?
I think you're good as long as you have proof of where you got that from and what it's going to do. That you're not going to buy $100,000 of freaking drugs to bring back. I mean, I don't know why they really. Honestly, I don't know why they really need to know.
Yeah,
that you have cash because if you have 1.5 million in your bank account, you're still going over 1.5.
Yeah,
pull the cash out. Yeah, it is what it is. What else we got? Gun questions.
Right here. The Frog Lord Kai, can you tell 6 hour they need to stop doing the P365 XL 15 round mag that is the same height as a 17 round mag? Just shorten the 15 round mag. We also need 13, 14. Well, that's more Aaron. Aaron is a sig. I mean, I am a sig guy too now, but Aaron is more. So that's an Aaron question.
Well, I can't tell him anything. I think everything.
Come on, man.
Honestly, I like the 21 rounder. After seeing the fuse, man, I'm stuck with my 21 round. I don't need a 13, 14, 17, or 15 round mag anymore.
Yeah. So that is Grant. That's the criminal justice system. Aaron, I got a question for you about the plea system. What are your thoughts on it, man? I know this is a little bit, edgy, but what do you think about the plea system?
What, somebody pleading out to the lesser charge?
Like, lesser charge, exactly, or lesser time, whatever it may be, right?
What's the reasoning behind it, though? Are they giving up some good info? Did they snitch on every?
No. Overall, the police system in the U.S. justice system.
The pros and cons to it, man. Honestly, because sometimes, you get some guys that do open their mouth, and it leads to some extremely big things, And honestly, you are looking for the big fish. End of the day, but sometimes the plea deals that some of these people get are bullshit.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys know how to work the system. They have an ace in the fucking back pocket. They'll sit there and they'll fucking have cards and Uno cards to play all day, And it is what it is.
Yeah. My thought on the police system, I used to be like more ignorant to it. I'm more my third eye, let's just say, opened to it, dude. I think the police system, the idea is good, but if everybody was fair, and unfortunately our prosecutors, not everybody is fair. Everybody's looking at their conviction rate. Everybody wants that pristine conviction rate so they can go to this law firm and make the big bucks. And average dude pays for it. So I'm going to give you this example. And by the way, this is real life shit. This black dude, low 20s, wearing a black jeans, black hoodie, walking down the street. Boom, there's a robbery in that area. All right, some lady got robbed. And by a black male, black pants, black hoodie. Guess who gets stopped? That dude walking. And now there's a show up. And guess what the victim says? Yup, that was him.
Yep.
He's under arrest for armed robbery. Dude has nothing to do with the robbery. He's literally walking home. He's completely unrelated. Yep. Now he's under arrest. And his word against victims, and the show up says it's him. So that's what's going on. State Attorney's office, like, hey, armed robbery, we're going to seek for 10 years. All right? seek for 10 freaking years. Public defender tries to get a police something going on, right? And they're like, you know what? Since you don't have a background, hey, plea to this, 6 months in jail, and you're good to go. If you don't, we will seek for 10 years. And the public defender says, hey, listen, the victim identified you. You were in the area, and the jury is gonna see you. You're this, teen or not, young black male in that area. Like everything is against you. I can't guarantee you that I may be able to save you. Oh, where did Aaron go? Oh, hold on. I said, I can't guarantee that I'm gonna be able to save you. And the kid pleads to a robbery. And now he's a convicted robber. This happens all the time. I'm not trying to negate those actual dirtbags. They get they do actually, work the system, whatever. They did something wrong. They plead down to something lesser and give up some information. And I know those are good, right? But dude, I've seen it, Aaron. I don't know if you, I know you've seen it. I don't know if you would talk about it, but I've seen the state attorney's office just constantly trying to get people to plea. I'm going to seek for 15 years. If you plead down, I'm going to give you 6 months.
It's like you said, it's conviction rates, man. The
Exactly.
numbers.
And I'm going to be honest with you, as a person who has found himself one time on the other side of the table for a minute, that's it, right? One time. Thankfully, I was very quickly exonerated. Bro, when you are in that dark spot, you just want it to be over.
Yeah.
You just want to be over. So they're like, oh, you know what? Shit. Okay. Yeah. What do I sign? Okay. We're gonna give you probation. Okay, fine. Where do I sign? You freaking do it. So many innocent people also get destroyed by this whole stupid plea thing too. At the same time. So the system. That's been my beef with the whole police system lately.
Hey,
So
answer Sean D's question at 8:51 p.m. I got an answer for him.
8:51. Sean D. Right here, bro. Go for it.
Why are 320 still going off in holsters? SIG didn't fix the issue.
Oh, that's you.
What and where are these going off? It's my first question, and I hope that you answer this. And then another thing, and we had this conversation at SIG with some individuals that actually dealt with these scenarios. What were the issues that these SIGs were going off in holsters with? Did you guys get the whole article on it and get the whole report? Because there was a lot of information even I didn't know. When the SIGs were going off, they weren't going off by themselves. There were some other factors that were pushing those SIGs off, like issues with holsters. Some holsters weren't fully intact in certain places, right around the trigger guard area. And that's why I pushed one of those out of there. So give me some more information on what you're talking about in reference to 320 still going off in holsters. And then also, if that was the case, SIG, which is known to have won several military contracts, huge military contracts, I don't think would have won those contracts with those going off. As the Army is probably one of the most biggest sticklers for, as we found, the process of what they had to go through to even get that contract, which is insane, to anything being wrong. They couldn't have had anything going wrong with these guns. So let me know what you got in reference to any other cases that you've heard with these 320s going off in holsters and fixing issues, because I haven't heard of anything since the last one. I don't know how many years ago that was. So
yeah, I honestly, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know the entire details. I know SIG is fighting this. SIG is completely 6 hour, and we were just there. They are unable to replicate this issue, and they've hundreds of thousands of them delivered, right? So
not just them, nobody can replicate this issue.
Yeah. So guys, I mean, I don't know. I would recommend to have an open mind and look at everything case by case, because as Aaron said, some of them are holster issues. I know for a fact one police officer who said it happened, his finger was on the trigger, bro. I saw that in that video, that little frame. So I don't know. I have no idea what to say about this.
Yeah, and I'm not working for SIG. I'm not defending them 100% on this, but I'm just saying after finding out this information, you guys have to read, like we were talking about before. We're looking at the one side of the picture, and we got to see the whole big picture and get all the details, because there was a lot of details that I didn't know about. I'm like, oh, well, that changes that whole story now.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Either one of y'all came across an explosive device in law enforcement?
Yes.
I don't think I have. I've been to 2 plane crashes, but not explosive device. I don't remember at least.
Yeah, we had explosive devices. We've been to meth cook labs where that's an explosive device. It's a whole explosive house.
I've been to those. Yeah, I've been to those.
Yeah,
Funny.
people. What you find, and I mean, sometimes these people try to set up some things, and fortunately they are stopped. Is that secondary explosives? So you get a shooting, or
Yep.
like a lot of these active shooters these days, secondary explosives. That's the big thing.
Yep.
You
We
know,
always say if there's one gun, there could be another.
or if
There's
you
two,
see
there could be
one,
another.
or you know that there's always assume there's another.
Yeah.
You see one knife, always assume there's another. But yes, explosive devices, pipe bombs. We've ran across a couple of those things.
Yep. There it is. Jordan. Jordan asked a
right.
question.
You want to get that? Or you want me to get that?
Oh, you can get it, buddy.
Just bought my first AR. What are your recommendations on what to put on it? Honestly, simple things depending on what you're using it for. Sling, light, red dot. I don't think you really need anything more basic than that. If you want to go and start getting Gucci, buffer tubes, you can change out triggers, change out mag wells. I mean, suppressor, different iron sights. I mean, we could go to the end on this one. So it kind of depends on your budget and also what exactly you're trying to achieve with this AR. So
Yeah, I'm with Aaron on that one. Yeah, definitely throw a sling, light, and a dot on it. Now, some guns, some rifles come with no sights at all. Like they got full M-lock, and they got not even iron sights. Throw iron sights on them, or just throw your red dot on them. I'm a fan of iron sights, the backup sights, but sometimes not all possible, and because you don't have enough space, whatever. And red dots are proven to be really durable, depending on which ones. Like Aimpoint T2s, right? You put that on there, you torque that thing down pretty good. That thing stays on for years, right? And good to go. So definitely throw some sort of sight on it. It's very important. And a light and a sling. Sling is pretty much a holster for your rifle, right? It's good to have a sling on the have a positive control on the gun. And I always say it because you may have to go hands-on. You may have to move furniture out of the way. You may have to get your family out of the way. Use your hands to call 911, whatever. So still have that positive control on that gun. That's important. And as for changing your grip, buttstock, whatever, those are like secondary. It's up to you. So, dude. Lastly, we're approaching 2 hours here. Do you have any paranormal stories from the police days?
Paranormal stories?
Paranormal, like little ghostly, some weird shit. I know people love that stuff.
I've got one. This is not really paranormal. This is more like, I don't know what to call it, honestly. And it's a sad story. It's a sad fucking story. So one of our sergeants had gotten shot and killed. He was our freaking SWAT commander. All fucking everything you wanted to be. So before I started out in Hayward, I got on early and I was doing some admin stuff before I went to the academy. So I was in Union City, it was where I was staying at, and at like 2 something, almost 3 o'clock in the morning, I never dream. When I sleep, I never get that REM sleep. I'm always like partially awake.
Really? All the time?
I can't tell you the last dream I had. I really don't remember.
Are you serious?
I swear to God, I haven't had a dream. I don't know how long.
I heard someone say eat dark chocolate before you go to bed. I heard that gives you some dreams. Maybe try that.
I am dark chocolate, and I can't even get it. So
no, I meant it. It wasn't a joke.
I'm joking with you. So I was sleeping, and dude, I had a vivid, dude. To this day, I could tell you what this dream was. A random cop, don't know who it was making a car stop, got shot in the face. Okay. Don't know who it was. I woke up to feeling like I just watched like one of my best friends get shot in the face. And I was like, what the fuck was that? So I ended up going back to sleep, ended up coming in the next morning to the PD. And I'm coming in kind of high-fiving, bullshitting with people. And as I'm doing it, like you could just feel like the place was dead. People were crying in corners. And because I obviously don't know what happened yet. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? People were crying, blah, blah, blah. And then my training guy was like, come with me. We have some things we have to do. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? So Longer got shot and killed last night. I was like, holy shit. So then I found out the details of it.
Did you know the sergeant? Because you guys had a 40, it's a small department, right? You guys didn't have, wasn't a big department.
So I knew of him. I didn't get a chance to really get deep.
But you saw him, like you talked to him. And
yeah. So Longer, he was if anybody you say longer in that department or that area, period, he was one of the baddest motherfuckers on the planet out there. Like this dude, like I said, SWAT commander. He's been in multiple OISs, like handled business, and they were like, "You're gonna fucking, you would have loved working with him because we were kind of on the same page with things, you know." Had that old school mentality, just handled business all around. Cool guy, all the way around. So either way, what happened was he got lured in. You know what I tell you? You always go to that one stop that you really shouldn't be going to. Like you're in the middle of something. It's always like, let me get this one more stop in real quick.
Yeah. Fuck.
So I guess he was in the middle of, I don't know, going back to the PD for something. He just stopped some dude on a motorcycle and was, I don't know, towing a motorcycle or something. This dude was driving like an asshole. So this kid was running donuts at like 3 o'clock in the morning in this cul-de-sac. So clearly you're trying to get somebody's fucking attention. You see a cop car rolling by. He goes to stop the car. And bro, the radio traffic on this is hard to listen to, dude. It's fucking rough to listen to because you know all the people are doing it. The sergeant that was on there with him was like one of his best friends. The freaking dispatcher that was on there was a guy that's worked there. I mean, everybody fucking was tight with this guy. Goes to pull the car over, pulls it over, gets out. As he's approaching the car, dude, as soon as he gets his head to the window, dude just pops out, shoots. It takes one shot. Dude, takes that shot that, like, I don't give a shit how much training you have in life. You can't train for shit.
Yeah, of course.
Like fucking John Wick couldn't do anything about this, bro. One shot, he goes down. His partner's pulling up as this is actually walking up as the shot goes off, and dumps, I don't know, 5-6 rounds into the car. Car takes off. He silhouettes this fucking jerk off's body in the police car. I don't know how he didn't hit this fucker in the head. I guess the dude ducked down at the same time as the shots were coming out. But literally, the way the shots went through that car, he should have freaking sprayed him from spine to the top of his head. And somehow, dude got caught with one shot. They ended up finding the guy down the road. And this, I think, was 2015 that happened.
Did they give him the lead poisoning or no?
But he got shot once. The dude got away, and then he went. And then
when they caught him, did they give him the lead poisoning?
No, man. He went to trial. The trial I think he just got convicted last year. I think he just got sentenced.
It took that long?
Yeah, it took a long time, dude. It took a long time.
All right, so now that's a very sad story for that sergeant, but that was on your dream?
Dude, I had the dream of the shit.
You knew nothing about it. Nobody told you.
Bro, nothing. I was dreaming of it as it was happening. It was like I was connected to the situation. And I'm not even big into all that. Bro, I felt like I was connected to that somehow. Somehow I was fucking connected to it. Still to this day, have no idea how I had that dream.
You and I, in confidence, have had some conversations, as you know, what I have seen, you know, stuff. That's what you're telling me is precisely how it is. That's it right there. That's what I believe in, that everybody's connected. Yeah. You know, that is wow, holy shit. Well, first of all, sorry for your loss. That's horrible. I know the feeling of one of your. I mean, in your case, I mean, you didn't maybe know the guy. I mean, in this case, my pal, my partner getting killed, and you get the call saying that, hey, he got killed last night. It's like the most horrible feeling. But dude, what a crazy. We'll have to talk more about that when I see you next time.
Yeah, that was long,
dude.
I haven't told. There's a lot of people I've never even been told about that. So it's funny I just said that because to this day, there's still pieces I've been putting together to that dream that I'm like, how the fuck did that even happen that way? You know,
that is that's insane. So I've got a story, and this has been told to me. Okay, so I'm gonna tell somebody else's story, and it's kind of bizarre. So these two cops get called. It's like 2 o'clock in the morning. They get called to an alarm to a small office building. Nothing crazy. And as you know, officers go there. They check for exterior force entry, whatever. And if it's tight, they advise for keys, right? Mm-hmm. You check. So the officers go check the building. Nothing. Tight. No windows broken. Doors are all locked. They say advise on keys. Keys means, somebody on call to come check. The alarm company has on call. They can come to the on-site and open the doors for you to check inside if needed, or something is indeed broken there. You can respond. You could be a homeowner, a business owner, whatever. So radio's like, radio, everything is checking tight. Advise on keys, and the radio's like, sounds good. Keys is en route. She has the ETA of the keys en route. ETA 25 minutes, whatever it is. No. And then cops are just standing by there. About 10 minutes go by. So keys arrive. This guy this guy in his 50s, whatever. What's going on, officers? Shakes their hand. The cops are like, hey, you know what? Everything is checking tight. There's an alarm. And it was a motion sensor alarm on the 3rd floor, room 301, right? And the guy's like, okay. He goes and opens the door for him. The officer's like, hey, stay outside. We'll go check inside, and then we'll be back. And that's the protocol. Stay outside because anything happens, you don't want to danger the person, right? So officers are like, you know what? Normally they take stairs, but they're like, screw it. They're being complacent. They take the elevators to 3rd floor. They exit the elevators, and immediately after that, they take a corner, and there's a hallway. At the end of the hallway, they see a light. One of the little offices got the light on. As they walk towards it, they realize the doors are, like there's a few doors, offices, like a hotel room, right? A couple of doors on the left, right, whatever, they're closed. So they check him. As they go in, they check each one of them, they're closed. Whatever. They go to that office. It's a tiny little office. They check inside, nothing. There's nobody in there. They turn the light off. They go back. All right, you know what? Everything's looking good. They go back. They go back to the end of the hallway, and they look back, and the guy's like, I don't remember their names. Like, Billy, holy shit, the light is back on. They look back, that fucking light that they just turned off in that office, it's back on. And the guy's like, oh shit, we missed him or something like that. Right? They thought they missed a bad guy. So they run back there, and they check again, and there's nothing. And one of the doors that they had checked that was closed, it was open as they're coming back. And they opened, they check with their guns. There's nothing in there. And one of his partners is like, you know what, dude, this place is freaking me out. Like, it's weird. Let's get out of here. There's nobody here. So they go back to the hallway, use the elevator to go downstairs. When they go back out, they can't find keys. The guy that was there, they're like, well, where the hell did he go? So they get on the radio. Like, radio, can you please call Keys to come back and meet us here? We checked the whole building. Everything's good. Now, a police officer normally would advise. Like, you would say that if you're going into the building, you're like, hey, we're going to go in and check. You know that, right? You tell the radio, Keys here, we're going to go in and check. They don't do that. They're just, that could be being complacent. We'll go check. We'll be right back, like that.
Yeah.
So they say, radio, can you advise on Keys? Because we can't find him. We just checked the building. Everything's good to go. Lock it up. And the radio responds, what do you mean, Keys? Keys just called me. She's stuck behind a train. She's ETA 10 minutes. Now, that could also happen. Sometimes alarm companies have multiple keys, depending on the building size, whatever. And so the cops wait. This lady comes up, and they're like, ma'am, somebody else showed up here earlier than you. We checked the building. Everything is good to go, but we can't find him. Lock it up. Let me know if you guys need anything else. And the lady's like, nah, I'm the only keys here. And the cops are like, oh, what do you mean? Well, we had a guy in his 50s showed up, opened the door for us. Lady's like, hey, describe this guy. And the cops describe this guy thoroughly. And the lady kind of freaks out a little bit. And she gets her phone out and get on Facebook. He's like, wait a minute, you're like describing this? Shows the pictures, like, yep, that was the guy. And the lady just freaks out.
Tell me this guy was dead.
Yeah, she's like, this guy died last year, and he was the old dentist in the room 301. Damn. He hung himself in that room. Now, cops are like, what the F? That guy was here. He shook our hand. He was like, as real as you were here. So they all the cops freak out. So that's kind of a bizarre story. I don't know how true it is, but that's been told to me by a couple of cops. What do you guys think?
I mean, shit.
I wanted to end this live stream at this.
Yeah.
Now go to bed.
Yeah. Probably think hard about life now.
Yeah,
man. No, this was good, man. This was good. Yeah. Guys, man, follow me on Instagram at _tagdad if you haven't. I'm trying to get better at this whole social media thing. Start posting up some more stuff. See what we got here. Check us out on CF Podcast. The And Podcast was a solid one. And keep your eyes open, especially the next couple months. We have a good one coming up, real good one that I'm glad we actually made that connection.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good times. Very good ones. And mine is Copper Kaya, obviously. If you guys are interested, you guys can follow me there. But that's about it, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Really, it's always a fun time to do live stream with you guys. I wish we kind of did longer and we watched some videos and stuff. I wish you were here or I was there. It'd be a lot better. But hey, this is better than nothing, right? But I'm next Wednesday, I don't think we'll be able to, because next Wednesday we'll be going to Los Angeles to Terror and Tactical. You guys get the little spoiler. But guys, appreciate you guys. Take care. Happy 4th of July to all of you guys. Have fun. Be safe.
Yeah, happy 4th. Everybody be safe out there.
Take care. See you there. Later.
Yep, please.
Yeah.